Today we're going to take a little drive up to Willard Peak, which is above Ogden and Willard Bay. We're going to take the Tremor, and it's kind of dirty, but we figured before we try and clean it up, we'd go up and make it a little dirtier. This is probably going to be our last chance to get up there this year because it's supposed to snow next Wednesday, and once it snows, these roads are going to be closed. We got a little friend here. We got Nick there with the camera. And we'll go up and we'll shoot a little video on the way up. We'll put them all together and post her up after a bit. We're cruising up a pretty good incline here, which is be kind of hard to tell on this. But as we come around here, you can see we've got a pretty kicked butt view. You know, there's Nick and the puppy. But we're making our way up the mountain. Probably got about another 7 miles to go before we get to the top. But we got a heck of a view right here. This seemed like a good place to stop and shoot a little bit of a video. And we'll stick this in with it too. But we're going to be going all the way up this canyon, and we'll eventually get us to the top of the mountain. Don't know how well you can see this sign, but I'm going to try and read it to you. It's Willard Basin, elevation 9,300 feet. Land abuse and uncontrolled fire in this basin brought about serious floods in 1923 and 1936. 2 lives were lost, homes and valuable farmland were damaged. These lands were left barren and gullied. Recognizing the need to restore this community watershed, the town of Willard, state of Utah, and Box Elder County provided funds for its purchase. The land was deeded to the U.S. government and turned over to the Forest Service for protection and management. In 1936, the Forest Service, cooperating with the Soil Conservation Services and the Civil Conservation Corps, began a rehabilitation program. The area was fenced and 700 miles of terraces were constructed. Grass and trees were planted to restore the plant cover and prevent future damaging floods. And what you see clear out there, that's Willard Bay and the Great Salt Lake. And we're going to be going up to a peak in about another 3 miles. Now Nick took a walk up that direction with the puppy. This is a hell of a view up here. If you ever get a chance to come up this way, this is quite a neat trip. That's a lot of miles right there. That city way off in the distance, I believe, is Logan. And down there at the very bottom of that little valley there with that pond of water, that is Mantua. Here we are, the very top of Willard Peak. I believe that big rock right there, that is Mantua Peak. There's Ogden and everything down in there. And you're probably going to get glared hardcore. Yeah, that's Willard Bay. What are you doing? I figure we're probably somewhere between 10,500 and 11,000 feet up here. If we felt like taking a hard walk, we could probably walk down there. Matter of fact, looks like we probably had a road going down there at one time. is very cold up here. Now we're just going to wait for the sunset, which probably ain't going to be too long. Get a little more video. Up here. Yeah, we got her dirty. Brigham. Cold up here. I'm gonna get in the truck and see what we can do. Okay, let's see how well this will work out. What we got here is a hell of a sunset. I don't know how well this is gonna show up, but that sure looks really cool. And the thermometer in the truck says about 35 degrees out here. So Nick's whining because it's cold. Or so whining. I hate wintertime. Let's see how much of this we can film. See if we can film that last little bit. It's cold and there's wind chill. Yes, it is definitely got a wind chill up here. Yeah, it's the last little bits creeping away there. Decent at shaking. I'm shaking a little, but I'm being winded too. It's a hell of a view. Down there, that's Willard Bay. All the way out there is the Great Salt Lake and the islands. And I guess that's it for now. Maybe we'll get another little end shot down while we're getting out of the mountain here. Well, that was our cruise up to the top of Willard Peak. If you're ever up in Mantua, Utah, it's worth the ride up Willard Peak Road all the way to the top of that mountain. It's a hell of a view and a lot of sights to see up there. You can come up during the day, or you can do like we did and come up when you catch a sunset. So if you're ever up this way, I recommend the drive.